Welcome to our deep dive into Delhi. If you're listening, I bet you're already kind of fascinated by the city. And getting ready for this, I realized it's way more than just India's capital.
Oh, absolutely.
We're talking ancient history, a really vibrant culture, food that's like legendary. The source material we're using even throws in a heart emoji when it talks about the city.
Like a love affair with Delhi. I can see that.
Totally. And get this, our main source is actually in Hindi. So, it's that authentic inside perspective.
It's like we've been given this, like, secret key to unlock, I don't know, the soul of the city.
And there are some pretty cool secrets behind that door, let me tell you. Did you know Delhi was once called Indraprastha?
Indraprastha, isn't that from the Mahabharata?
You got it. Anyone who's into history, that name probably rings a bell. Straight out of the epic, right here in Delhi. And hold on, because there's a street in Delhi where you can apparently find over 100 types of paratha.
100? Seriously, that's like paratha heaven.
Right. A whole week of meals. Just parathas. Yeah. But what's wild is Delhi is not just this modern city. It's like it's built on all these layers of history.
It's true. And each layer, it's like whispering stories from the past,
I love that. Whispering stories. So, take Indraprastha. It's not just some mythical name.
Right. There's actually archaeological evidence that suggests there was a real settlement in the Delhi region way back then, during the Mahabharata era.
So we're talking, thousands of years of continuous history in one place?
Thousands, yeah. It's amazing.
Delhi's got serious historical cred. It's like the whole city's a living museum. But the story doesn't end there, right? I mean, then the Mughals came along.
And, they didn't just add a layer. They kind of reshaped the whole city. They left behind some incredible landmarks, stuff we still admire today.
Oh, yeah, those Mughals.
Yeah.
Jaw-dropping architecture, that's their legacy. So remind me again, when was that, the Mughal period?
From the 16th to the 19th centuries, they were the big power in Delhi. They blended all these styles, Persian, Islamic, Indian, and created structures that are just breathtaking. Like the detail, the grandeur.
It's incredible to think how all these different empires, they all had their hand in shaping the Delhi we see today. Oh, and of course, got to mention the British.
Of course, Delhi becoming the capital of British India in 1911, that was huge.
It's like Delhi was suddenly, boom, on the world stage, front and center.
Yeah, that shift brought a whole wave of change. Architectural styles, urban planning, the whole thing. It's like the British added their own chapter to Delhi's story.
So many chapters. But okay, enough history lesson for now. Let's talk about, today's Delhi. The Delhi someone could visit right now. Our source mentions a bunch of must-see sites.
Must-sees. Oh, yeah, I was looking at that list, too.
I'm already making my mental checklist, planning a trip in my head. First up, Red Fort. Just the name. It's like, boom, emperors, ceremonies, the whole deal. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, too, right?
That's right. But it's so much more than just a fort. I mean, it was designed as a palace.
A palace.
Shah Jahan, the Mughal emperor, he wanted a statement of power, but also artistic vision. There's this one detail, always gets me, the Diwani Khas, the hall of private audience.
Sounds fancy.
It's where the emperor would receive people, hold court. Imagine all the stuff that went down in that room.
Wow. Chills. Literal chills.
Yeah.
Okay, from fancy palaces to, a very different kind of landmark. India Gate.
Yeah, dedicated to the Indian soldiers who died in World War I.
Powerful place, I bet.
Definitely. It's that feeling of sacrifice, but also national pride, that huge archway. It was inspired by the Arc de Triomphe in Paris. So it's like a reminder of India's place in the world,
And its commitment to honoring those soldiers. Okay, and then there's Qutub Minar. This one's just wild. Tallest brick minaret in the whole world.
It really is. You can feel that, the height, when you're standing there. But beyond that, what's amazing is the craftsmanship, built in the 12th century.
So old. How did they even do that back then?
The carvings, the way it soars up, it's a testament to the skill of those builders, Just imagine building something that intricate, that massive, all with bricks.
Mind-blowing. Okay, let's jump to something more modern, Akshardham Temple. The source says it's got grand architecture, a spectacular light show.
It's a newer addition to Delhi, yeah. But it's already become super popular.
What's it dedicated to?
Bhagwan Swaminarayan. But honestly, even if you're not familiar with that, the architecture is something else. It's like contemporary Indian craftsmanship taken to the next level, ornate carvings, colorful sculptures, and then there's this multimedia water show that's just mesmerizing.
A feast for the eyes. Then we have Lotus Temple. That's going to be one of the most uniquely shaped buildings I've ever seen. It's literally like a giant lotus flower.
It's a Baha'i house of worship, actually.
Yeah.
And it's open to everyone, all faiths. The design, it symbolizes unity, you know?
It does kind of look like that, a flower opening up to everyone.
Yeah. And inside, it's so peaceful. A great escape from all the craziness of the city.
Okay, and now for something totally different, Chandni Chowk, the heart of Old Delhi.
Oh, yeah? Chandni Chowk.
Our source describes it as like sensory overload. In a good way. Bustling alleys, street vendors everywhere.
It's an experience, that's for sure. You can find anything there, seriously.
Yeah.
Spices, textiles, jewelry, street food, you name it.
Sounds like a place you could get wonderfully lost for hours.
You definitely could. It's Delhi all crammed into a few blocks, you know.
And speaking of getting lost, let's talk about something I could definitely get lost in the food. The source specifically mentions Parante Wali Gali, which basically translates to
Paratha Street.
Paratha Street. And they're not kidding. Over 100 different kinds of paratha. That's got to be some kind of record.
It's legendary. You can get parathas filled with everything you can imagine.
Give me some examples. What are some of the most unexpected fillings you've seen?
Oh, let's see. Paneer and spinach, minced mutton, even dry fruits. They get really creative. Each paratha is like its own little edible artwork.
Man, I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. But that's just the beginning. What else does Delhi have on the menu? Because we've only just scratched the surface.
Oh, there's so much more. There's chaat, which is a whole category of street food.
Chaat. What's that?
Think like crispy, tangy, spicy, all in one bite. Flavor and texture, that's what chaat is all about.
Okay, sounds amazing. But like, what are some specific dishes I should be on the lookout for?
Definitely gul gap. Those are little crispy shells filled with flavored water and chutneys. Then there's dahi bali, lentil fritters with yogurt and chutneys. And you can't miss aloo tikki, potato patties with different sauces on top.
Wow, okay, I'm taking notes. So,
Yeah.
parathas, chaat, and our source also mentions mathura kaped.
Those are sweet, like milk fudge sweets.
Sounds right up my alley. Where are they from originally?
A city called Mathura. It's near Delhi. They're a specialty there. People have them for celebrations and stuff.
Okay, I need to try those. And of course, I gotta mention butter chicken. It's like the classic Delhi dish, right?
Totally. And it really shows the Punjabi influence on Delhi's food. It's creamy, tomatoey, and super flavorful. You usually have it with naan bread.
Perfect combo. Wait, there's more, isn't there? Mughlai kebabs and biryani?
Ah, yes. That's the legacy of the Mughal Empire, right there on your plate. Aromatic spices, rich gravies, tender meat. It's all about that. If you want authentic Mughlai, Old Delhi's the place to go. They've been making it the same way for generations.
I'm starting to think I might need an extra suitcase just for all the food I want to bring back from Delhi. But okay, realistically, we got to figure out how to actually navigate this city. It's huge.
Our source has some good insights on transportation, actually.
Oh, good. Because I'm already feeling a little overwhelmed.
Well, Delhi's a city of contrasts, right? So you've got modern infrastructure, super efficient, but then you also have this like constant hustle and bustle.
So it's a balancing act, huh? How do you even get around without losing your mind?
Delhi Metro is your friend.
Okay, Metro. Got it.
It's modern, affordable, and it covers most of the city. It's the best way to beat the traffic, that's for sure.
Speaking of, is the traffic in Delhi really as bad as everyone says it is?
It can be a challenge, yeah. Especially during rush hour or if you're in the older, more crowded parts of the city. But, you know, it's part of the experience.
I guess you gotta just embrace the chaos, right?
Exactly. It's a crash course in patience, that's for sure.
And flexibility, I bet.
Oh, absolutely. You got to be willing to go with the flow. Sometimes the best way to experience a city is to just see where it takes you.
So we've got the history, the must-sees, the food, which is already making my mouth water. But what about the overall vibe? Like, what's it actually like to be in Delhi?
You know, our source really nails it with one word. Big.
Big.
Big markets, big events, big dreams. Everything in Delhi, it's on a grand scale.
Okay, big is definitely a theme here. But, like, what does that mean specifically? What makes Delhi so big, in your opinion?
For one thing, it's a shopper's paradise. Some of the most vibrant, diverse markets anywhere. Our source mentions Sarojini Nagar, famous for bargains and trendy clothes.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that one.
Then there's Chandni Chowk, which is, well, Chandni Chowk. It's an experience.
Organized chaos.
Exactly. Then you've got Connaught Place, more upscale, with international brands and Indian boutiques. And Lajpat Nagar, which is great for fabrics, traditional clothing, home decor, all that.
So no matter what your style is, Delhi's got you covered. What about nightlife? Does that big energy carry over into the after-hour scene?
Totally. Delhi's nightlife is as diverse as the city itself. Connaught Place has pubs, bars, clubs, something for everyone. Holscott's Village is more bohemian rooftop cafes, that kind of thing.
Sounds chill.
It is. And then you've got Socket, which is where the high-end clubs and lounges are if you're looking for a more, I don't know, glamorous night out.
Wow, it really does sound like there's something for everyone in Delhi. History, culture, food, shopping, nightlife. Is there anything this city doesn't have?
Well, maybe a beach.
Okay, fair enough. You can have it all right. But seriously, one thing that really sets Delhi apart is its role as, like, the power center of India.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not just sights and sounds. It's where decisions are made that impact the whole country.
So it's got that weight to it, that sense of importance.
Definitely. I mean, you've got Rashtrapati Bhavan, that's the president's residence, and Parliament House, the Supreme Court. It's all right there.
So when you're walking around Delhi, you're not just surrounded by history and culture, you're also surrounded by the people and institutions that are shaping India's future.
You feel that pulse, that energy of like things happening, decisions being made. It's exciting.
It's like Delhi's a microcosm of India itself. All the contradictions, the beauty, the chaos, the history, it's all right there.
You said it. That blend of everything, that's what makes Delhi so captivating. It's an experience you won't forget.
Okay, I think we've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our deep dive.
We have ancient history, architectural wonders, that incredible food scene.
But there's still so much more to explore.
Oh yeah, we've just scratched the surface.
So stay tuned as we continue our deep dive into Delhi. We'll be back soon to really get into the heart of the city.
The energy, the culture, the secrets, it's all waiting to be discovered.
We'll be right back. Welcome back to our deep dive into Delhi. In the first part, we went through all this history, saw some incredible landmarks, and the food, oh man, the food.
We did cover a lot.
Yeah.
Red Fort, India Gate, Qutub Minar, that sensory overload that is Chandni Chowk.
Don't forget those 100 types of paratha.
Oh, right. How could I forget?
But now I'm curious about the bigger picture, The source keeps mentioning this. Big energy of Delhi. Big markets, big events, big dreams. What does that actually feel like when you're there?
Imagine a city that never sleeps. Like it's constantly pulsing with this energy, this vibrancy. Everywhere you look, there's something new to see, hear, smell.
So it's not just about the size or the number of people, it's about the intensity of the experience itself.
Exactly. It's sensory overload.
Yeah.
In the best way possible. The markets, the sounds, the colors, the smells. It's like Delhi grabs hold of you and says, pay attention.
It sounds exhilarating, but also kind of exhausting. How do you even navigate that kind of intensity? How do you enjoy it without getting totally overwhelmed?
You embrace the chaos. You let go of the need for everything to be predictable, to run on schedule. Delhi will throw you curveballs, there will be traffic jams, plans will change, and you might encounter cultural differences that, surprise you.
So flexibility is key, huh?
Oh, absolutely. And adaptability. You got to go with the flow, embrace the unexpected. Sometimes the best moments happen when you stray from the plan and just see where the city takes you.
Speaking of straying from the plan, I bet haggling is a big part of the Delhi shopping experience, especially in those bustling markets.
Oh yeah, haggling is an art form in Delhi. It's not just about getting the best price, it's about the interaction, the banter. It's part of the fun.
So don't be afraid to negotiate, to push back a little, to enjoy the back and forth.
Exactly. It's like a dance, and a smile goes a long way too.
Okay, embracing the chaos, mastering the art of haggling. Any other tips for navigating the Delhi whirlwind?
Do your research. Really think about what you want to see. Delhi's got endless options, so even a loose plan can be helpful.
Prioritize, right. History, architecture, food, whatever you're most into.
Right. And don't be afraid to get off the beaten path, too. Some of the best experiences happen when you just stumble upon something unexpected.
Like a hidden gem or a local chai shop, something like that.
Exactly. Be open to those serendipitous moments.
What about safety? Anything specific people should be aware of?
Like any big city, Delhi has its challenges. Be aware of your surroundings, trust your instincts, and don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it.
Common sense stuff, basically.
Pretty much. And having a local guide can make a big difference, too. Someone who knows the city well can give you tips, recommend places, even help you navigate the transportation system.
It's like having a friend who knows all the best-kept secrets.
Exactly. They can open doors you wouldn't even know existed.
Okay, so we've talked about the practical stuff, but what about the heart of Delhi? What really captures the imagination? What makes it special?
For me, it's the food, hands down.
The food, yeah, we talked about that a bit, but tell me more.
It's more than just delicious. It's like a story on a plate. You can see the influence of all the different empires, all the different regions, all the different culinary traditions.
It's like a culinary time capsule. And because Delhi's such a mix of everything, you have this amazing variety.
From street food to fine dining, it's all there. Every taste, every budget, there's something for everyone. From a simple paratha to a Mughlai feast.
Okay, you've officially convinced me to do a Delhi food tour. But we can't forget the history and culture, all those incredible landmarks, Red Fort, India Gate, Qutub Minar. What makes them so special, beyond just the architecture?
They're more than just tourist attractions. They're reminders of the empires and civilizations that shaped Delhi. It's like a tangible connection to the past.
Like walking through a history book, but with street food and markets thrown in.
Exactly. And don't forget the spiritual side of Delhi, too. Places like Akshardham Temple, Lotus Temple, they offer a sense of peace, a chance to reflect.
So there's history, culture, food, spirituality. I mean, is there anything Delhi doesn't offer?
Well, still no beach.
But seriously, this deep dive has really brought Delhi to life. I can almost smell the spices in Chandi Chowk, taste the butter chicken, feel the energy of the city.
It's amazing how a good source can do that, transport you to another place.
Speaking of our source, it ends with a question that I think is perfect for our listeners to think about.
Ooh, what's the question?
Are you thinking of visiting Delhi? I mean, after all this, it's a question worth asking yourself.
It really is. Can you picture yourself there, in the middle of it all?
That's the challenge, and hopefully this deep dive has given everyone the information and inspiration they need to answer that question for themselves.
So what do you think? Are you ready to experience Delhi for yourself?
Wow, I don't know about you, but after really getting into what it's like to be in Delhi, I'm like seriously inspired. It's like the city's calling my name, like come experience the chaos, find the hidden gems.
That's the sign of a good deep dive, right? It makes you want to learn more, to see things for yourself.
Exactly. And that's what we're all about here on the deep dive. It's not just about giving you information. It's about sparking that sense of wonder.
Making you curious.
Yeah.
Encouraging you to, see the world in a new way.
Totally. As we wrap up this Delhi deep dive, I keep thinking about something our source kept highlighting. That idea of contrast. It really does feel like it's at the heart of what Delhi is.
I see what you mean. Delhi is a city of contrasts, for sure. Ancient and modern, chaotic and serene, spiritual and, worldly.
It's everywhere, those contrasts. The architecture, the food, the people, even the pace of life.
It's wild, right? 1 minute you're in the peaceful gardens of, Humayun's tomb, and the next you're swept up in a crazy street market.
Or you're having a fancy biryani, and then you're blown away by some spicy chaat on the street corner. It's like Delhi never lets you get too comfortable.
Keeps you on your toes, that's for sure.
And it reminds you that there's always something new to discover.
It's like a symphony, all these different experiences coming together.
A symphony of Delhi, I love that.
And that's what makes it so captivating.
Yeah.
Delhi embraces its contradictions, and it kind of invites you to do the same.
So for anyone out there thinking about a trip to Delhi, what would you say? What should they focus on?
I think it's about figuring out what speaks to you the most, what really draws you in. Is it the history, the food, the spiritual side of things, the energy of the markets?
It's like find your own personal connection to the city.
Exactly. Once you know what that is, then you can really dive deep. Explore those areas, find those hidden gems, and just be open to what Delhi throws your way.
Because that's what it's all about, right? Embracing the unexpected, the chaotic, the beautiful.
Delhi is an experience you won't forget.
So to all our listeners out there, go explore. Discover the magic of Delhi for yourself. And until our next deep dive, keep those questions coming.
Keep exploring.